In this video, we will be doing coordinate geometry. That could be anything from points to midpoints to perpendicularity to parallel. So let's go through them one at a time. First, what are the coordinates of the midpoint of AC? So AC. Now, the coordinates of a midpoint, as you should remember, is the midpoint formula. So x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. That is simply the average of the x's and the average of the y's. So that is then 2 plus 8 over 2, comma, 5 plus 7 over 2, and then that is 5, comma, 6. And we will mark it on the diagram, 5, 6. When you're doing coordinate geometry, always mark it on the diagram because it's way too easy to forget. From there, you'll notice the next three involve slope. Slope of BC is BD parallel to AC, is AB perpendicular to AC, all of that. So first, we are going to draw a line from B to D, and now we're going to calculate all of these slopes. So remember, a slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's start with AC. So for MAC, we're going to have 7 minus 5 over 8 minus 2, which is then 2 over 6, which is 1/3. So up here, MAC equals 1 over 3. Next, we will do AB. MAB is going to be 2 minus 5 over 3 minus 2, which is then negative 3 over 1. So the slope of AB is negative 3. Next, we will do the slope of BC. Slope of BC is 7 minus 2 over 8 minus 3, which is 5 over 5, which is 1. So let's put it on here. MBC equals 1. And now we will do the slope of BD, which is 5 minus 2 over 9 minus 3, which is then 3 over 6, which is 1/2. So the slope of BD equals 1/2. So from all these, we can say, what is the slope of BC? The slope of BC is 1. Is BD parallel to AC? The slope of BD is 1/2. The slope of AC is 1/3. So no, they are not parallel. Is AB perpendicular to AC? The slope here is 1/3. The slope here is negative 3. So yes, because remember, perpendicular slopes, if one slope is A over B, then the perpendicular slope to it is negative B over A. So yes, these are perpendicular. Now the last thing we're going to do is find the length of AC. We're going to find the length of AC here, and we're going to use the distance formula. Distance formula is square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Now you might be looking at it thinking, that looks a lot like Pythagorean Theorem. And if that is what you're thinking, you are correct. Because what we can do here, we can make a right triangle between these two. And you'll notice that is a right angle. That is a right triangle. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So then c equals the square root of a squared plus b squared, which is what we're doing here. If you remember distance formula as Pythagorean Theorem, you'll never forget it again. That being done, here d is the square root of 8 minus 2 squared plus 7 minus 5 squared, which is then the square root of 6 squared plus 2 squared. That is 36 plus 4, so that is the square root of 40. Some classes will require you to simplify this, some will not. If you do need to simplify it, that is the square root of 4 times 10, which is then the square root of 4 times the square root of 10, which finally is 2 root 10. And there you go. So these are some of the things you'll have to do in coordinate geometry. Always write everything on the diagram. The biggest thing I'd like you to remember is that distance formula is Pythagorean Theorem. Notice you can always just write a right triangle right on here and do Pythagorean Theorem with it.